Welcome, my Aries, to your full intuitive Leo season reading. I'm going to be giving you all the insights. Your girl, Bob the Healer, is here to give you all the insights on love, on your career, and self improvement. Aries, let's go ahead and get started. There's a lot to unfold, okay? First and foremost, let's go ahead and talk about Aries' love life, all right? We have the Devil card. Now, some of my Aries are dealing with jealousy, toxicity, dealing with toxic men. I'm gonna just be straight up, Aries. You could be dealing with the father of your child who is being very abusive or toxic or jealous of the attraction that you're receiving right now. You yourself, Aries, could be dealing with some anger issues, okay? You could be dealing with some anger issues, Aries. Calm it down, okay? You could be frustrated, you could be mad, you could be cussing people out, okay, in your love life. And it's mainly because over your fears. We have the Nine of Swords here. A lot of this has to do with your fears, Aries. A lot of this has to do with, I feel like I'm yelling, okay? You're you want to say things, and then when you say them, you may not necessarily have the best way to put them, or they just kind of blurt out, and they're loud and they're aggressive. And so to other people, it may look like you're angry, but you're really not. You're just trying to express yourself the best way you know how. Aries, I would highly recommend some anger management classes. I'm just going to say that. You don't have to take my advice. Don't cuss me out in the comments, okay? If you do, go ahead and just, make sure you subscribe if you cuss me out, Aries. Anyways, this could also just be fear over your partner cheating on you, fear over your partner being manipulative or jealous or controlling. Some of my Aries are dealing with a Capricorn or someone who's maybe demanding about the work they do, or they're overworking in the home. It may not be a toxic relationship. It could just be an imbalance in their attention. Your partner has been constantly working, or Aries, you've been overworking. If you are the feminine, it could be that you are stressed out over a masculine who has not been paying you any attention. I'm getting a specific message. This could be an Aries female or Aries woman who had a dream recently about their ex, or a dream about a partner of theirs cheating. Maybe it could just be a dream. It could definitely just be a dream. Um, what is really needed right now is for you two to communicate, for you to open up with one another, to be honest with one another. Aries, you could also, like I said, be dealing with a Capricorn, and there could be a lot of conflicts or issues over communication and what's not been said. And really, the two of you need to just see common eye and speak about things. Um, this Capricorn that or you could be, ooh, Jesus, you could be in a relationship with someone. Okay, here's a scenario where you are talking them down from making a bad decision, maybe getting in a fight with someone, arguing with someone. Maybe your significant other has been struggling with anger issues, or a loved one of yours has been struggling with their addictions, excuse me, or speaking up for themselves, and you're worried about seeing eye to eye with him or talking about this. But spirit is saying everything is going to be okay. Okay, everything is going to be okay with the two of cups. Everything is going to be okay. You're going to be able to see eye to eye with him. Things are going to work out, and you'll be able to help them through this time. Okay, but it's really about communication. Okay, we have the communication in reverse. Some of you guys need to speak some words of wisdom to this friend, significant other, or lover, or spouse. If you're in a toxic relationship, one of your friends could be reaching out to you and giving you some wise advice that really helps you to feel heard, makes you feel like you can speak to them, you can communicate with them. If you are working with your partner, I would highly recommend getting a mediator. If this individual is abusive or toxic, find a mediator, you know, find a mediator, someone who's worked with, like, I'm getting addicts, or recovering addicts, or people who've been released from jail or something, like parole. Go talk to somebody's parole officer. All right, this is a specific message. If your significant other or the person you're dealing with has went to jail before for this issue, where they put their hands on you, or they abused you, or they were being toxic, Aries, You need to call the police on them, okay? Not the police necessarily, maybe the parole officer or their like their sergeant in command if they're in the military, or you need to contact someone who knows how to get a handle on them, because they'll be able to sit down with them or with you and get eye to eye with you on the situation and be able to talk some sense into them, okay? Because Aries, is bottom line, Aries, this is not your fault. Okay, so usually Aries, you the one that be off the chain. Okay, maybe you may have said some things, and that person is like, now you're like, oh no 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 no. It doesn't matter, Aries. Let me say this: if some of my Aries are dealing with domestic violence, it does not matter what you tell that person. Okay, people have to have a level of self control for them not to put their hands on people. And personally, myself, I have been the person that has ran my mouth and said some crazy things to a man, and men have never put their hands on me. Okay. So there, and I'm not excusing my behavior. I was out of pocket. And Aries, if you are running your mouth and you know you're out of pocket and you're tempting a man to put his hands on you, you're out of pocket. Sit your ass down. Sit down. Sit down and be quiet. But Aries, it doesn't matter if that person puts their hands on you, they're out of pocket and they need to go to jail. They need to be reprimanded for that, and they need to see somebody for professional help. And they may not even want to talk about it. They may not even want you to know that they need to get professional help, but they do. Okay. And this could be something, Aries, that you struggle with yourself. Aries, if you've dealt with anger issues, if you've dealt with alcohol, this could be alcohol addictions. This could be like somebody who cusses you out when they don't get their way with their addictions, or you're in a relationship with someone who abuses alcohol and you can see that they're struggling with it right now. Give them gratitude and grace, but ask them to go get some help. Have them go see a counselor, someone who's wise enough to talk some senses into them so that they don't keep abusing these addictions. But whatever it is toxic, and it is ruining your relationship with this individual. Okay, you see all this red? You see this individual is just seeing red, okay? Red is a sense of passion, it's a sense of anger, though. It can be a sense of addiction. It can be red flags. Okay. So Aries, I'm just seeing that the word is communicate. If you need help, go get help. If you're in an abusive, toxic relationship, you need to go get help from someone. Okay. I would highly recommend going to speak to a local advisor on like mental health or family dynamics before it gets out of hand. I've seen the worst situations happen. Do not play with it. Do not play with it. If you need to reach out to me, please contact me. I will help you. Truly, I will help you, give you some good advice. I will pray for you for free, okay? But you need to reach out for help. Aries, communicate, speak, say something. Aries, if you're struggling with anger issues, reach out to me. I have some great resources that can help you with anger issues and how to communicate and learn how to. There's nothing wrong with having anger, Aries. The issue is how you voice it and communicate it, okay? How you use your words to describe your emotions. And a lot of my Aries, things just go so quickly, you don't have enough time to express yourself. You don't have enough time to say how you're feeling, okay? And some of you guys may feel held back through your throat chakra. Some of you guys may have are arguing about your stability, arguing about groceries, arguing about money, finances, and you feel like those things start to escalate into bigger issues, and they can. And a lot of it is how you say things, So Aries, man, I mean, oof, whew. Aries, take a deep breath during Leo season. We do not want Leo season is a very passionate time frame. Okay, so Aries, slow down. Slow down during Leo season. It's going to be a lot, okay? Ooh, a lot can get you fired up, and we don't want you having like these, and if you're not the Aries that's speaking verbally and having like verbal diary, you could be the Aries that's suppressing everything, where you're internalizing all your anger, you're internalizing your fear and your frustrations, and it's affecting your relationships. And really, the people in your life just want you to communicate. They just want you to speak up and say something because you're suppressing it. Listen, I got gas. You're suppressing it, and they want you to just say it. Okay, just say how you feel, baby. But you can learn how to communicate in a wise way by not rushing your thoughts, not rushing your communication when you're angry or when you're upset. Okay, Aries, let's go ahead and move on to your career. So Aries, we have the 6 of Cups. There could be a past job or an experience that's coming back during Leo season. Okay, we have Venus retrograde, so I mean, a lot of opportunities are coming back. This could be an opportunity that did not advocate for you, that left you out in the cold, that may have rejected you, Aries. This person is coming in. This opportunity is coming in. This could be a coworker. This could be someone that you used to work with. This could be an old business partner. They're coming in to sweet talk you. I'm gonna be honest, Aries. They're coming in to say whatever. Aries, you could be reaching out to old business people, or reaching out to people for help, or people could be reaching out to you for help, Aries. And you're feeling confident. You're feeling a little like, don't sweat me, let me. Okay, I know. I see you coming my way, asking for all my help and things. Relax. I got people on call. Relax, Aries. Don't get too big headed during Leo season. Leo season can make people a little showboating. Don't do too much. Okay, a little goes a long way. But there's definitely someone from your past with the death card coming back that is coming up out of nowhere to get your advice, to get your help. And it may be someone you already know. Okay, we have the moon card. This may be a Cancer. This could be a Scorpio. I'm getting heavy Cancer vibes. Okay, with the Six of Cups. This could be a water sign for sure. And there is some drama here though. So hold off, Aries. There's some drama. There could be some jealousy. There could be some dissension, some lies. There could be some jealousy, Aries. This person may have been jealous of you in the past, okay? They may have been jealous the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, how you just show up and you're yourself. You intuitively know how to do the job. You knew how to just do the role, and you talked your stuff. And you was confident, like, I know what I'm doing. Move out the way. Let me handle this. And Aries, we know how you, Aries, I know you the boss. Aries, I know that's right. You better show up to the workplace like you the boss. We get it, Aries. You knew your stuff, okay? You could have been the communication director, okay? You could have been the social media girl. You could have been just the liaison for emails. You could have just been that person, that guy, okay? Aries, you was that guy. You know, you put people up on a pedestal because the work that you did helped other people to shine, all right? And, you know, you came out of nowhere. Maybe this could have been an opportunity that came out of nowhere. This could be a career opportunity that's coming out of nowhere from your past. And it's because they miss you. You know, they miss what you guys created. They miss how you made them look good. Let's be honest, Aries. You put that on, okay? You put it together. How you did what you did, baby, they need you now. They need you now. And that's probably what the conflict is in them, and the conflict in you is that you know they need you. And now it's kind of like, baby, you gonna have to pay me a little more. Okay, you don't have to. Things gonna have to change if you want me to come back. Okay, and the conflict is over negotiation. It could be, you know, they want you to for the same rate, and you're like, times have changed. Inflation has gone up. You're gonna have to pay me more. Or it could be just conflict over the communication. Like, baby, I need an apology. Okay. The way that you did me, the way that you tried to play me and my work when you knew that when I was keeping this company afloat, baby, and y'all tried to play me. Okay. Please. This could be some companies that you walked away from during COVID, you know, during COVID, during that season when people was laying people off, you know, and you was the first one to go because they're like, okay, well, you're in entry position. Or, okay, well, was I? Was I? Aries said, that's right. Aries said, was I in injury position? Was I not needed? Looks like I was first line of defense, babe. Looks like you really needed me. Looks like I was highly coveted. And Aries, some of you guys might have a conflict because you're at a new role. Okay, and your old thing wants you back. Okay, maybe your old job is hitting you up like, dang, we didn't have so many issues since you've been gone. Since you've been gone, I just can't seem to get right. And I miss you more than you ever know. Okay, y'all, I'm not a singer. That's why I'm an intuitive reader. Sign up for a reading. Anyways, there may have been some conflict because, you know, you got a new role now and you betted on yourself. You decided to get a new position, or maybe you work for yourself now, Aries. Now you're doing it on your own. And it's like, you know what? I don't need you. You was paying me pennies for my goals, okay? You were paying me pennies to run your business, and now I'm prospering in my purpose. Okay, now I'm prospering in my purpose, and you want me to settle for some pennies? I don't think so, damn it. I don't think so. Get it together. So the issue is now, Aries, what are you going to do? Bob the Healer can tell you to bet on yourself, or you could just figure it out on your own. But anyways, this opportunity is coming back, and some old coworkers could be jealous. People could have been talking crap about you when you lost your role. People could have been like, "Oh, baby, we knew she was gonna get fired. Oh, we just knew the way she walked in here and the way she carried herself, they was finna fire her." Girl, did you see what she had on when she went to work? Girl, and now you looking like, I don't know if I want to go back. I don't know if I want to go back with Chatty Betty and hating Betty. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. And maybe there was some gossip. Maybe it wasn't just about you. Maybe the whole company was just chatting, And it was always some drama, some mess over parking spots, some mess over who did what with the coffee pots. It just was some drama. And I'm gonna just say follow your intuition, Aries. There could be some things that could be revealed once you go back. Now, for some of my Aries are gonna make the decision to go back because you kind of miss your old job. Like there were some good things about it. You liked some of the staff members, some of the people you grew up with. They were friends from maybe high school or lifelong. For maybe the last 6 months, you really just made some deep connections. And you losing your job came out of nowhere. So this would just kind of put you back on track to have this position come back. But baby, for the Aries that are going back, I'm going to just tell you, Bob the Healer said it first. There are some things that are yet to be revealed. There are some things, Aries, that you're going to have to just wait and see. Spirit told you the first time around. Spirit told you the first time around. Don't let it be a second and a third time. Something about you didn't advocate for yourself, Aries, okay? Last time when they was talking crap and they put you away, some of my Aries, they tried to call you crazy, okay? They tried to put you in a loony bin, all right? They tried to, some of my Aries, they tried to say you need to take furlough. Some of my Aries, they said, maybe you should go check yourself into a psych ward, and take some time off. And you didn't advocate for yourself. Aries, you didn't advocate for yourself. And because you didn't advocate for yourself, Spirit is giving you another opportunity to do that. Spirit is giving you another opportunity to advocate for yourself, to stand up for yourself. And if you don't take it this time, there's going to be repercussions. What's the repercussions, you say? Why are there repercussions? Because God don't play. And God don't like ugly, okay? And so the repercussions, Aries, is the same cycle on repeat. Same song on replay every day. Walking into work with that stain on your shirt, having the worst day. Everything ain't going your way. The past keeps repeating because you didn't listen to Spirit. Baby, the past keeps repeating because you didn't listen to God. The past keeps getting repeated because you didn't listen to your intuition. Now, come on. I'm not going to get on here and preach. It's not Sunday. But I'm going to just tell you this. You better go to church if you're scared. You better go to church if you're scared. Because for the Aries that are not scared and that have bravery and have the courage, God has a plan for you. God has a plan for you. And some of you guys could be running your own businesses soon. Some of you guys could be working in the communication field, and you could be getting a lot of clients out of nowhere who need your help, who need you to write, who need you to create, okay? Who need your autograph. If you're an actor or an aspiring actor, an actress, keep going, okay? Maybe you left your old job, Some of y'all worked at the water park or something. If you're a young individual and you're going towards like your education, yes, you could be 18 years old watching my YouTube videos. Make sure you're 18, okay? You could be going towards your dreams. Maybe you want to be a writer. Maybe you want to write children's books. Maybe you want to write love novels. Maybe you just want to create, okay, and design and style. Or you're an organizer, like an event planner, or I'm giving you ideas on how to start a business. Either way, baby, you got the talents. Spirit is saying you have the skills, you have the inspiration, but do you believe that you can run with it? Write the vision down and make it plain. Okay, and opportunities that you thought were gone could come right back. And the conflict is you might have too many clients. Okay, the conflict is you might need more time. Okay, there could be some traffic jams. Okay, your website that you just built could be breaking down because you got so many clients coming in. You could have conflicts with people wanting to communicate with you on the same day. You might have 5 different clients. Some of you might be spiritual healers like myself, and you're afraid to step out on faith and start getting these readings. But baby, once you put it out there, you never know, they might start coming out of nowhere, and it could be some issues, where you sold yourself too short. Okay, where your readings are too low price, and now you done booked out for the week. Okay, for 5 days straight. Now you're like, oh dang, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make all this time to please all my clients. And some of you guys could just be, in the, like I said, the communications fields, or you need clients who maybe you're an artist and you're having like commission work, and these artists are reaching out, these clients are reaching out for you to do their logos or branding and content. And it's like, baby, you got to start pumping out the content quickly, because you got all these clients that need you to do it quick and fast in a hurry. But the objection is slow down, advocate for your work. Make sure that the work that you're putting out is good quality, that your work is inspiring, Aries, okay? And that you're not making the mistakes from your past. Maybe in the past you were putting out work that was just pleasing to your clients but not pleasing to you. You know what I'm talking about. You got to get the intuition. And sometimes you got to wait to feel inspired. Like things will come out of nowhere. An idea that you thought was gone could come out of nowhere that inspires you and your clients and the work that you do. And you can't create that like out of nowhere. It has to come out of nowhere. Okay? And sometimes you could be having a writer's block. Some of my areas could be like you're a creator and you're having a writer's block, and that's what the conflict is. And you need to just follow your intuition. Yes, follow your intuition. Allow spirit to just fill you with spirit so that you can move when the spirit allows you to. Okay, but the spirit has to move you. It can't be you, or it's just not divine. You know. Okay. Advocate for your work, Aries. Stand up for your projects and stand up for spirit in your work. Okay. If you're working with individuals that don't stand up for God or stand up for spirit, you're not working for spirit. You're working for the enemy. Just going to say that. All right. Let's go ahead and close this up for my Aries. Let's finish this off with some self-improvement. Yes, yes. Aries, we have the 4 of Cups. Ooh, this energy, Aries. Okay, Aries, we gonna get to it. Bob the Healer is gonna be very honest with you, okay? Some of my Aries are feeling very insecure right now, okay? They're insecure about themselves. You don't even know how to deal with your emotions, Aries. You don't. You don't know how to alkalize your emotions. Aries, you're so used to dealing with anger and passion that you forget that you have emotion. And when spirit gives you the opportunity to, hey, deal with this, you're like, no, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to handle that right now. Why would I deal with that? That makes me feel sad. Why would I deal with that? That makes me feel uncomfortable. My Aries are feeling rejected. You're feeling abandoned. Or you felt this way. You're moving out of this energy. You felt low. You felt degraded. You felt disgusted with yourself. Like, why? Some of my Aries were looking in the mirror, looking at their stretch marks, looking at their body like, ugh. Why? Aries, I don't even like expressing how you're feeling right now, and the way that you're talking to yourself is so disrespectful. Like, I see why in the love reading you having issues with your partners, because the way you talk to yourself is crazy, bruh. It's crazy. You talk to yourself like no one would ever love someone who talks to them like this. And I feel like you talk to yourself that way because you feel like no one should love you. Aries, I'm going to be honest with you, because you're over here fucking lying. Like, you're lying about the fact that you are insecure. You're lying about the fact that you talk to yourself crazy. You're lying about the fact that you have all these hidden emotions about life right now, about how you feel about yourself, and you don't want to open up to other people. You don't even want to open up to yourself. And like your spirit is giving you the opportunity to deal with these emotions before they're too late. Let me tell you what happens when you don't deal with your emotions before it's too late. When you don't deal with your emotions, Aries, before it is too late, you develop a lack of faith. You develop a lack of hope. No, you develop a lack of hope. You develop a lack of hope. When you let these emotions of drainage, when you let these emotions of tyranny, when you let these emotions of hopelessness control you, dictate you, run you, you start to run like that. You start to only talk to yourself in a depressing way, in a hopeless way. You start to only think in a hopeless and depressing way. You start to feel in a hopeless and depressing way. I'm even speaking in a hopeless, depressing way. I even look hopeless and depressed, okay? So when you don't process these emotions, they become stagnant in the belly. They become stagnant in the stomach, okay? Aries, I am tired of you talking to yourself like this. Spirit is tired of you talking to your body like that. Tired of you looking at yourself like that. Do you know that God made you? Do you not know that you are a child of God? Do you do you not know that you are wonderfully and beautifully made by God? And every time that you disrespect your body, you are disrespecting the handiwork of God. Every time that you speak negatively about your body, about your mind, about the way that you love and care for yourself. Every time you speak negatively about the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you appear to other people, every time you speak negatively about yourself, you are talking negatively about God's handiwork. Every time. Every time that you see, every time that you miss the light in yourself, you are missing the God within you. Every time that you disrespect, yeah, every time that you disrespect the way that you talk to yourself, every time that you open your mouth to curse yourself, you are talking disrespectfully to Jesus. You are talking disrespectfully to God. You are talking disrespectfully to the cross. Are you kidding me? Every time you get up and you walk outside and you walk with your head down and you walk with this demeanor of I'm just a nobody, you're telling Jesus that he wasted his time on you. Y'all don't even care. You don't even care. You don't even freaking care that God loves you. You don't. No, shut up. You don't. Because every time that you're given the opportunity to recognize the blessings that is a part of your life, you decide to look at something negative. Oh my God, I don't like the way my boobs look in this dress. Oh my gosh, I don't have this. Oh my gosh, I look at her. Oh my gosh, look at him. Oh my goodness, look at my back. You just find reasons to complain about why God didn't make you the way you wanted to be made. But what if every single detail about you was intended to be made by God? What if God said, I got perfect use for those lips? I got perfect use for those hips. I got perfect use for that mind, for that voice. Everything that you hate about yourself, God created on purpose. Everything that you dislike, everything you're rejecting in yourself, God made as a blessing to the world around you. There is somebody around you that admires the thing that it is you cannot stand about yourself. Some of you have a beautiful voice and you don't even like to hear yourself sing. Some of you sabotage the fact that you can play the piano and you don't even play anymore. Some of you guys can write music and you don't even like listening to the sounds that are coming in your head. You're like, oh my gosh, not another melody. Everything that you lack, God put in you already. But you're too busy looking around at what everybody else got, when what everybody else got wouldn't even fit right on you. It wouldn't even fit right on you. You know, if you got a booty transplant, it wouldn't even fit right on your hips. And some of y'all don't even realize that who you are right now already draws in star power. Who you are right now, there's another little girl, there's another little boy that's looking at you like, wow, look at her body. Look at his muscles. Look at the way that he loves God. Look at the way that she prays. Look at her. That's how the angels look at you. Some of y'all, when you sing, the angels are like this. Oh my God. They're singing again. Look, they're singing again. Oh my God. Some of y'all don't even recognize that when you do what you do and when you stand out as God made you to be, that is the only time when people recognize your beauty. But when you're trying to be something that you're not, other people are like, what is this person doing? They look a mess. Like, what? What are they doing? But when you are yourself, baby, that is when God's design can really show through. When you are perfectly imperfect, that's when God can take the reins, baby. Put your chin up, Aries. Listen, my ancestors are coming through with a message. My ancestors on my dad's side, I recently had a conversation with them and they were telling me, keep your chin up. No matter what you go through, you are who you come from. And your ancestors kept their chin up. So I'm telling you right now, Aries, keep your chin up. No matter what you're going through, no matter what challenges you're facing, keep your chin up, Aries. And I just want to leave you with this verse, which is the perfect way to end this. Okay? With God, all things are possible. Okay? And that is Matthew 19:26. Matthew 19:26 is telling you, Aries, during Leo season, all things are possible, but you got to keep God at your heart. You got to know that God made you perfectly, okay? When it comes to this love stuff, ask for help, advocate for yourself in your career. Aries, I'm so grateful. All right. You need to receive this abundance. This reading was amazing, Aries. Take some time, roll it back a few times, Aries. You need to roll it back a few times. Share this with someone and make sure you're subscribed.